Hello and welcome to a review of the Tiny Adventurer set, Jungle Surprise, released in 1999, I believe? I think, yeah, 1999. The set has very few pieces. It's, I believe, the smallest of the Adventurer's Jungle sub-theme. If it isn't, I'm not sure what would be, considering how little pieces are here, but what we have here is a small little terrain build that packs in so much for a $2 set at the time. That's just incredible. So let's get right into it. First, we've got our minifigure Pippin Reed, a classic, of course. This face was used between the first three Adventurers themes. This one has a little bit of a few printing scuffs in the eyes. Not perfect, but one of my favorite face prints of the time. They have the Pilf hat and the nice green print for their jacket, which I really love, especially with the extra metallic detailing with the pen, her little her bracelet, necklace, and her belt. Just a lot of great little details there. And the red, the colors pop. It's so much fun. And better than that is the backpack, which is one of my favorite Lego accessories they've ever produced, where it's not just for show like the ones from, say, Arctic, as this actually opens and can fit a few gems or studs or something, which is just so much fun. And I love the idea that also the top can fit two accessories, although unfortunately, given the fact that this is a rifle, and it has a little thing right there, it cannot fit in unless you put it like this, which almost looks like, an armed backpack or like some sort of backpack weaponry evilness. But I feel like Pippin Reed would not do that. But so the box, or not, I guess the box or the manual has her holding it like that, which is interesting. Looking at the terrain build we get, it's surprisingly robust. As you can see, we've got some nice foliage and two animals. The spider, which I don't remember if this is introduced with Jungle or previously, but I'm pretty sure the snake was introduced with Western, at least. So, yeah, two cool animals. I've always found it interesting that there's like a cross printed on, or etched into the top of the spider's head. Don't know why that is, but yeah, he has a clip connection, so he can do stuff like this, so they can enjoy each other. Weirdly enough, this snake, you'd think that these, the way, it slithers around studs, it could fit in, but no, it does not fit into studs. So really, it only has a few clip connections here and here, which is why the spider was able to enjoy him. But yeah, the spider, the way spider is just for decoration, but the snake actually has a little hole right here where it can fit through to kind of scare the adventurers. The idea is that this gem will lure someone in, and then they'll get attacked by a snake and maybe run away, which I think is so fun. Actually, looking at it too, we have another accessory, the Amazon map, which is supposed to be showcase where the sundial is. Just really good graphic design work on this. Not Orient Expedition. Adventurers is full of interesting map designs, and this one is another great one. Very distinct too from the Egypt line. But yeah, fell. Sorry about that. But yeah, as you can see, there are just so many accessories in Adventurer sets. We have this little tiny set with one minifigure, and they can barely hold all the accessories. If you count the backpack, that's 3. And if you count stuff like the spider and the snake, like, oh my god, there's so many. Too many to hold. The secret that this set is hiding, that I think pushes this step even further than it was before in terms of greatness, is that this whole thing is on a hinge, and when you pull up the hinge, you see the sundial, which is the main collectible the adventurers are trying to get throughout the Jungle series. Now, the idea was that the dial would have many fakes laid throughout the jungle to kind of make the adventurers or Sam Sinister, whoever, dissuade them from finding the real amulet or the sun coin dial, whatever it is. But that was a good thing in the story because it meant that they could put this amazing piece in so many sets. It's just so detailed and shiny, and because it's like down there, undercover for so long, I'm sure these ones are in probably some of the best condition you can find, and it just looks beautiful. And this piece goes for like, I believe $5 to $20, like a lot of money for this one piece. And the fact that it's in this $2 set is so cool because, again, it's hidden. So it's like, unless you know what you're, you know what you're looking at, you wouldn't even know that there's just such a cool, interesting, rare piece in there. Yeah, that's about it. It's a little bit flimsy, of course. This part comes off. And it is a bit weird having the red here because it's like, is this man-made or is this some sort of structure? Where does the nature start and end? But I don't really care that much about that. I just think it's really, I think it's worth note that that kind of distinction exists. Like, what exactly is it supposed to represent? But I think everything that this set includes makes it an amazing little set. One of the best starters you could probably have for adventurers, given you get one of the best adventurers minifigures, the best adventurers accessory, and the best adventurers treasure all in one set, and one of the best adventurers maps. Like, I don't know, there's no beating that. This set, it's great. Let's look at the manual. This font is so weird. It looks so off. So Dino Island had a similar thing where they use these like weird serif fonts that just, I don't know, they feel so strange because they, I think they basically, the font that they typically use, this one, was, I think it was standardized then, but I guess the Adventures line didn't use it, which just makes it look so weird for those two waves. I don't know about the other ones if they use that. I'm guessing by Orient Expedition they went back to the normal font. Instructions, you've got some jungle right there. The icon for the jungle series, kind of weird the way it's placed. Not a ton going on in these instructions. Oh, so funny. It does kind of look like a map though, with the crease line there and everything. So that's fun. Reminds me of the color of the manual for Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga for Game Boy Advance. Very similar green in size to that. Kind of wish I could see the alternate builds for this thing, because I wonder what they would do with these limited pieces. I'm sure they'd come up with something wonderful, as they always do. Maybe something that kind of emphasizes these grassy nature pieces, and maybe they block the colors a little bit better, or maybe not better, just more consistently. But yeah, this is a wonderful set. If you find it for cheap, I highly recommend you pick it up, because even if you're paying 5 times the amount of its original retail value, then I'd still say you're getting a decent amount of cool adventure stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching.